I have been reading for 1 hour and 4 minutes, 4 hours and 32 minutes, 11 hours, 14 hours, 18 hours. It is currently 3:22 in the morning. What do you mean? This is the hardest 24-hour readathon that I've ever had to do in my entire life. I'm reading Plato at 2 a.m. in the morning. Girl, please never let me do this again. Please never let me do this again. Please never let me do this again. I hate this. Things are going incredible lately. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for asking. Like, everything is coming up aces. I've been having incredible days back to back. I finally feel like I have a balanced life, you know, with my mental health and all of my hobbies. It's just been so nice to have some peace and quiet lately. And I'm kind of tired of that, you know? I just feel really uncomfortable with how nice it's been lately. And so I thought, why not do a 24-hour readathon and test just how balanced my mental health truly is? So I really don't know why I'm doing this. So this is my October TBR. If you guys saw that video, I absolutely adored making it, so I would highly recommend it. But if you want to be spoiled, these are all of the books that I'm planning on reading on the month of October, or in the month of October. Yes, it's in. I definitely have a hefty reading list for this season, and the fact that I've only started one of these books and I'm not even halfway through, it's a little bit worrisome, you know, because it's currently, I think, the 14th or the 15th of October, something like that, which means that we are officially halfway through the month and I haven't made a single dent in my October TBR. So what better way to jumpstart my reading than with a 24-hour readathon? So not me losing my voice as I said that. Anyways, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be reading for 24 hours straight. This is going to be timed, so it will be 24 hours exactly. No loopholes, no way to get out of this. I'm just going to be reading for the next 24 hours. As much as I can, and hopefully making some really good process with my October TBR, because I am excited to read all of these. It's just that I have some very chunky books, especially, you know, at the bottom of this pile, but okay, sorry, they almost fell. That's what I'm going to be doing today. Welcome. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to your new favorite place on the internet. My name is Bella, and I love doing reading challenges. I haven't done one in what feels like years, so I am, like, deep down, I am so excited to do this reading challenge, but I'm also terrified because, again, I haven't done a reading challenge in so long. I'm definitely a little bit rusty in the reading challenge world, but I think this is definitely going to help me get back on the horse. And yeah, like, we're gonna have fun. We're probably going to suffer. I mean, I'm definitely going to suffer. You'll probably enjoy the heck out of seeing me suffer, as you usually do, which, you know, like, I would too if I was not experiencing this, but alas, I am the main character. And I have chosen this for myself. So I'm going to be starting with All Systems Red, written by Martha Wells. So this is the book that I have started, and I've only read the first 4 pages. Not the first 4 pages. I've read the first 3 chapters, which means I'm in page 39. So, you know, not bad, but also not great, because as you can see, I have a lot of pages to get through. But fortunately, I am in the biggest reading mood today, and I also have some Patreon sprints coming up in like 20 minutes. So this is definitely the perfect day to start this. It's been too quiet lately, okay? I need some chaos. I need some unhinged activity. I need to bring all of this to the table, and I feel like the 24-hour readathon is definitely going to do that for me, for us. So I hope that you guys have your snacks and drinks of choice ready. I hope that you're comfortable. I hope that you're sitting down, because I feel like this is going to be a long one. Like, yeah, we definitely have a lot of things to get through, and I really do hope that you enjoy my slow descent into insanity. But I mean, it's going to be fun. It's just going to be an insane kind of fun. So I want to see just how far I can push myself until I reach my breaking point. You know what I mean? It's not like I've been through enough in this year. I feel like I can definitely deal with a couple of more things on my plate. So without further ado, welcome to this 24-hour readathon. Let's get to reading. I have been reading for 1 hour and 4 minutes. Let me pause this real quick. I have officially finished the first book of this 24-hour readathon, and it was All Systems Red by Martha Wells. Okay, listen, considering the fact that this was a sci-fi book, and I am not the biggest sci-fi fan out there, I heavily enjoyed this. I had so much fun reading it because our narrator, Murderbot, they are just so... like, their humor is so dry and they're just very direct and to the point and very cold and like shy and timid, and they hate interacting with humans. Our narrator is basically this surveillance robot, or sort of like this, it's basically like a computer that has some organic human parts, but it's mostly a computer, and they've been assigned to be a part of this exploration team or survey team on this new planet. But apparently there's also this group of mysterious people. We still don't know who they are. Actually, by the end of the book, we do know who they are, but when it starts to happen, we don't know. We just know that they're killing other survey teams. We don't know if we could be next. Like, why are they doing this? What do they want? Why are they killing fellow humans? Like, what's going on? And we're basically just trying to figure out why somebody wants to kill us and what they are hiding in this planet that we are currently surveying. And it was just a really fun reading experience. Like, I read it so quickly. It was just really easy and fast to get through, and I'm honestly like, I will continue the Murderbot series, and the Murderbot Diaries. It was so fast paced, like we were constantly on the go, things were going on, like robots were shooting at us, there are so many mysteries and secrets to unveil, and it was just nice to read this. I think this was the perfect book to start this readathon with, because now I'm so hyped to continue with my reading list, because if they're, at least half as good as this was, I think I'm going to have a really good time. If you don't read any other book apart from this first one, you're okay. Like, I don't think you really need to read the rest of the series, because it has like a well-rounded ending, at least for this first arc. Like, this storyline, it has a conclusion, but I think that the rest of the series is going to be very interesting to read, because I have no idea where it's going to go. Like, we solved the mystery, we found out what these people wanted and what they were doing, and we know the fate of Murderbot. So now that I've finished All Systems Red, I think I'm going to continue with The Raven Tower by Ann Leckie, just because I'm really in the mood for some fantasy. This is the book that's narrated in second person, and I have never read a book like that, so I am so intrigued by it, and I will definitely let you guys know how we do. But for now, I need to go back to the sprints and read The Raven Tower, so let's go. I've been reading for 4 hours and 33 minutes. I'm gonna pause it real quick, just so that I can give you guys this update. I have just finished the Patreon reading sprints. They went on a little bit longer than I thought they would. Obviously, since I'm doing the readathon, I might as well do it in good company. But yeah, my butt was hurting. I had to get out of that chair. It was literally sucking the life out of me. I probably don't have an ass after this, but it's okay. It's all for the 24-hour readathon. So in the span of those reading sprints, I did finish one book, and I also started The Raven Tower by Ann Leckie. I actually read a lot. Like, I'm definitely over the halfway point. I don't know if it's focusing on what I want to show you, but yeah, I'm basically over the halfway point. I am currently on, I need to drink some water. It's like my throat is so dry. I'm currently on page 258. This book is so unique. First, because it's told from the second perspective, so the second POV. So it's constantly like the narrator is saying, you walked up that hill, you washed your face, you went to talk to. So it's kind of like I'm the main character in a way, in a sense. I've never read a book like this. At first, I will admit it was very disorienting because obviously I'm not used to this, but you definitely get used to it the more that you read. And since I am now 259 pages into this, I think it's safe to say that I'm used to it. How do I even explain this? It's been so long since I last read like a high fantasy novel. I don't really know if this is categorized as high fantasy, but in my brain it is. And we're dealing with gods, we're dealing with humans meddling with gods and trying to, you know, fix their fate or try to avoid their fate in a way, or kind of steal somebody else's fate. And for so long, I thought our narrator was actually the Raven God, because obviously the Raven Tower, but no, I was so wrong. It was so funny when I realized it. Our narrator is literally a rock. It's literally like, did you guys see Everything Everywhere All at Once? You see at the end when there's like this conversation between two stones in the middle of the Grand Canyon, I think. That's literally our narrator. That's who's telling this story. And that was really funny to me. I was not expecting that, because for the longest time, I literally thought we were hearing this story, or we were being told this story through the Raven God. So it was really funny when I found out that it was actually a stone all along. This has just been such a wild ride. Like at the beginning, I will admit it was a little bit hard to get into it, because of course there's so much world building. We're getting to know these new characters and this new world system and how it works and the different gods that exist. Girl, there's like so much to unpack with this book, but it is so easy. I think that once you reach the 50-page mark, it's really easy to just lose yourself in the story and to just kind of go with it and to, you know, really become, what's that word? Oh my goodness, no, okay. Like really become one with the story in a way. Like you really become committed to figuring out what is going on, because apparently, I'm not gonna go too much into detail because I don't want to. But basically we have like, yeah, the story is being told by the stone. It's like very interesting because at times we're following our main character Iolo and his storyline, but then we also switch to the storyline of the stone and like this god and what he's living up in the north, because Iolo, I think he's in the south and this god is up in the north. So I'm guessing eventually both of their timelines and storylines are going to become one, but so far they're separated. Iolo, basically his storyline is about the fact that the Raven God, he uses like this lease, which is basically this human through which the Raven God can talk to other people. The current lease has gone missing, and we're trying to figure out this mystery, and we're also trying to figure out if there's been some type of foul play, because since the current lease went missing, his brother, which is the uncle of one of the, you know what? No, this is too much information. You probably don't need this much information, but I did just want to let you know, like, I am really enjoying this. Like, I am enjoying it. I think even more than I thought I would. Like, I knew I was going to enjoy it, but Bente, which is the person that gifted me this book, did say, I think this one is a little outside of what you usually like. So I think it'll either be a hit or a miss. So I think it's definitely going to be a hit for me. I don't see myself not loving the rest of this book. This has a total of 406 pages, and I am currently on page 259. So what? I'm missing 147 pages? That could be so wrong, but I think that it's right. So I'm gonna trust myself. So yeah, oh my god, I have an eyelash in my eye. This is forever going to be my villain origin story. Oh my goodness. It is currently 6:51 in the evening. It's only 6:51, which means that I definitely have 6 more hours in me. I don't really know what my sleeping situation is going to be like because I love sleep. I would never sacrifice sleep if I had a say in it, but I also kind of want to see just how long I can read for before I break. So it's kind of like trying to find that balance between getting a good night's rest, but also reading as much as I can in this 24-hour span. Is it presumptuous of me to want to try and reach the 12-hour mark today before I go to sleep? So I don't even know. Like, we've read for 4 hours and 33 minutes. So that would be Wait, no, that would be 7.5 more hours of reading. I don't know if I can do that. But anyways, I am going to just, I don't know, get some water, maybe grab a snack or dinner, I don't know. And then I'm gonna get back to reading because I'm really loving this and I cannot wait to see where it's going to go. Let's do this, let's go. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm willingly putting myself through this, okay. Fellas, not you not focusing. Fellas, I've been reading for 6 hours and 46 minutes. Pause. Thank you. It's currently 9:26 in the evening, obviously. I have officially finished The Raven Tower by Ann Leckie, and I just have to say, this was an incredible book. Okay, this one definitely took me by surprise. I did not my camera battery blinking. I literally just set up. You have to be kidding me. This is not what I needed right now. This is so upsetting. Oh my god, this is my 13th reason. Okay, I'll be back. Or maybe I won't be. Maybe I won't be.
Later.
Okay, please ignore everything about me. Please do not perceive me. Just listen to my voice. Actually, let's put up a black screen. Nobody needs to see me right now. Anyways, as I was saying before I was so rudely cut off, it's currently about to be 9:30. I've been reading for 6 hours and 46 minutes, and I have officially finished The Raven Tower by Ann Leckie. I have to say that this book took me by surprise. This is the kind of book that kind of creeps up on you in the sense that I did not know I was going to love this as much as I did. I was so confused at the beginning, but I finally understand that it's just because Ann Leckie was setting down the puzzle pieces, or more so she was introducing us to the puzzle pieces, and then she spent the entirety of the book piecing them all together unbeknownst to us. I didn't even know that these things were happening, but at the end, everything just kind of clicked and I went insane. I was like, oh my goodness, this was so masterfully done. It is so beautifully crafted. It was so incredibly written, and the pacing was just perfect. The writing style was so beautiful, and it was just fantastic. Oh my goodness, I'm genuinely so shocked at how much I loved this. I'm telling you guys, at the beginning I was like, oh, this is going to be a hard read. Maybe I bit off more than I can chew, but honestly, I just needed to chew for a couple more minutes and then I was good to go. This was so perfect. The characters, the build-up, the climax, the finale, the resolution, everything was just so good. And I loved that ending. I literally loved it so much. I'm literally so hyped. This was such a good book to read because now that I finished it, I'm like, yeah, give me more books like this. I don't really think I have any more books like that. Literally none of them are fantasy. I guess Frankenstein is a fantasy, but it's more so science fiction. And then this, I'm pretty sure, is just contemporary because It's like a love story, but we also have a Clockwork Orange, so this is kind of spooky. What? Not this. This is kind of spooky. This is really cool. Like, I love this cover. I've always loved it. Oh my god. This font is demonic. I don't think the camera does it any justice. This is so tiny. I feel like I need a loupe. Una lupa. ¿Cómo se dice lupa en inglés? I feel like I need a magnifying glass just to be able to read this. Oh my goodness. Quite a few people on the comments told me that they found it kind of funny how I was relieved when I got this as my October TBR when I spins the wheel, but that I didn't realize that this was going to be more complex than I thought because it has like its own made up language and vernacular. So I was like, oh, that is new information to me. It doesn't even have like a dictionary. It doesn't even have like a way to guide yourself. Like, how are you supposed to figure out what the words that they make up mean? Our pockets were full of dang, so there was no real need from the point of view of crafting any more pretty Polly to talk chalk some old vec in an alley and viddy him swimming. So I'm definitely not reading this right now. I'm going to read this one. It's Behind the Painting by Siburafa, yes. This has a total of 119 pages. Okay, I feel like that's totally doable. And the font size is like a normal human size. Like, this is made for human eyes. 6 hours and a half into this, and I have read 2 books. So I think I'm doing pretty good. And now I'm on to my third one. I am oh so excited for this because this was a recommendation from Maraid, and she has incredible reading taste. So I'm excited to read this and let you guys know what I think. Let's see how long it takes me to read. And without further ado, let me go brush my hair maybe and start reading Behind the Painting. Ooh, I can do like a cool transition, like let's go, and then do that. And then it's just me. can't live like this. So I've been reading, get yourself together. I've been reading for 9 hours and 21 minutes. Wait, let me pause. My hand is not long enough. Oh, okay, I paused it. There we go. So I've been reading for 9 hours and 21 minutes. And I finished, okay, anyways. I finished Behind the Painting. But at what cost? You know, like boba tea, gnarly, Tesla, gnarly, fried chicken. Girl, I need to calm down. I'm gonna look back on this, like editing Bella is looking back on this and being like, girl, you couldn't wait like 30 minutes before filming this because you, like, this is... Like, I'm gonna hate editing this. This is a book for the hopeless romantics. This is a book for people that yearn. This is a book for people that love and feel deeply and feel so many things and feel often misunderstood by others. And this is a book for those who believe in love even when they don't have love, and for those who are constantly seeking happiness even when they don't really know what that looks like. And this is for people who, Dios mío, okay, this is for, like, you know what I mean, like, it's so real and raw and honest, and we're following this dude, we're following this 22-year-old student who is from Thailand, but he's living in Japan. This family friend comes over with his new wife, and he's kind of like hosting them and showing them around, and he falls in love with this family friend's wife. And so ensues a tale of unrequited love and don't even get me started. Like, you don't understand. Like, I'm trying to make you understand, but literally when, like, even thinking about talking about this book is making me go insane. Like, I just can't. I've been telling myself, like, it's not that serious. It's just a book. Like, these people aren't even real. But, like, I literally cannot get over this. This is the type of book that literally hits you like a ton of bricks. It literally crashes into you like a truck that you didn't see coming. It's like that bus in the Mean Girls movie. That's me right now. Like, I literally was not expecting to react like this. Like, yeah, I was enjoying the book. I was heavily in love with the writing and, you know, just our main character's inner world, because this is really, there's really not much plot. This is definitely about the relationship between our main character and mom, which is the wife. It's definitely very, like, my type of book, character driven and focused on the relationships between these two people. And you really don't realize how much you've grown to love these characters until you reach this point. And it's like, ay Dios mío, que loca, tú no entiendes. Like, I can't calm down. The last two paragraphs are what have me wrecked right now. Y Dios mío, como que, wow, I can't even read it without wanting to bawl my eyes out. So, okay, we need to get back on track. Like, Dios mío, no puede ser. Okay, it's fine. We're so good. We need to get back on track, ladies. Like, we really need to get back on track. Maraid, I have some words that I'm reserving just for you, because how dare you put me through this? Like, really, like, honestly, how dare you put me through this? Like, I love you for it, but also, why would you put me through this? Also, look at how cute my tabs look. Look at how cute my tabs look. I try to make like the tab colors match the cover. I don't think I succeeded in that, but you know what? I tried my best. And sometimes in life, that's all you can ask for. So anyways, it's currently 12:18 in the morning. Obviously, I'm wide awake. But after the last 3 pages that I just had to experience against my will, I'm definitely wide awake. So I think I can definitely read for a couple, let me not be too ambitious. I can definitely read until maybe, okay, I'll check back with you guys at the 11-hour mark, which would be in 1 hour and half, 1 hour and a half, like 1 hour and 30 minutes. So we'll check up on each other then. Just looking at the cover of the book is making me, what's that word? Well up again. This needs to go in the corner and think about what it's done. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is like a clear example of a book doesn't need to be over 200 pages to pack a punch. Like it can literally destroy you with one sentence. Literally one sentence. I need a hug. Like I need a hug. You know what I mean? Like this book just destroyed me. I need a hug. Please. I hate me. Okay, anyways, whatever. I don't care. Yeah, so I'm gonna go now. Okay, you know what? No, I'm so sorry. But, like, I'm so sorry to my... I'm so sorry to... Sorry, I'm like, the house is asleep. I don't want to wake it up, but anyways, oh my god, look at, who am I? I'm so sorry to my October TBR, but I think I need some comfort. Like literally behind the painting ruined me, so I think I need a little pick-me-up. Oh, why is this book on the floor? Hello? This does not belong on the floor, Yumi. I'm so sorry. Anyways, as I was saying, hello, hi. So anyways, I really need some comfort right now. I think the perfect thing for me to do right now, not Dostoevsky, obviously not Dostoevsky, but I really need comfort, y'all. Like behind the painting ruined me. So I think I'm going to be reading, I don't know if the 4 volumes of A Sign of Affection, but I just need like some good shoujo magic to bring me back to life because I'm literally so depressed, okay? Like it's not even funny at this point. So I'm going to be taking all 4 of these with me to my bedroom. Not sure if I'm going to be reading all of them, but hey, it's a good start. Like I know this is going to revitalize me. This is going to remind me that it's actually good to be alive. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on right now. Not Dostoevsky, sorry about that. And then after A Sign of Affection, I do have these 2 other options because I have decided that I'm not going to be reading A Clockwork Orange at 2 a.m. in the morning. Okay, I'm reading the 4 volumes, who cares? So I'm reading these 4 volumes and then, ooh, I can either start Katabasis or La Sombra del Viento by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. Ooh, I don't know which one is calling to me the most. I think I'll take Katabasis with me just because this is already, you know, separated into my daily goals. So we'll just take all of this to my, you know what? Let's just take the whole stack. Let's take this whole stack to my bedroom and just see what happens, you know? I just really need some comfort right now. But also before we continue reading, I'm just gonna go get myself, okay, it is extremely dark here. You can only see the glare of my glasses. I'm gonna go get a little snacky snack, like a cute little snack, like my little 12 a.m. snack. And it's gonna be this. It's gonna be this, for sure, absolutely. Like, this is just what I need, you know what I mean? So I'm not even gonna question it. I'm just gonna eat it. And not sponsored though. Sorry, I need to make jokes wherever I can because I'm trying to find happiness again after Behind the Painting. I've been I've been reading for 11 hours. Yeah, so you can't see me. I'm so sorry. So I've been streaming. I've been live. Calm down. I have been focused before, but not right now, apparently. I need you to rise up. Okay. So obviously I am now in bed. I am indeed under the covers. Yes, I am. I am not afraid to admit that, but I did read the 4 volumes of Sign of Affection that I said I would. Are you focused on what I'm trying to show you? No, you're not, because you are xenophobic. I did read all of the Sign of Affection volumes that I said I would read. I'm so sorry, but this is this is the comfiest that my bed has ever been. You don't understand. Okay, I haven't even shown you guys the time. Like this, you don't understand why I am the way that I am. Let me quickly show you this. It's currently 2:09 in the morning. That is so crazy. I do not remember the last time that I stayed awake until 2 a.m. because why would I ever do that to myself? But yeah, I read these 4 volumes. Definitely the decision that I had to make after reading Behind the Painting, because that literally, figuratively, emotionally, metaphysically, conceptually, cosmically ruined me for life. So I definitely needed a pick-me-up, and I feel like A Sign of Affection did just that. It was so beautiful and heartwarming, and it was exactly what I needed. Like, exactly what I needed. But now that I finished these 4 volumes, okay, listen, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. I could either read A Clockwork Orange, which is not going to happen because I'm not about to learn a brand new language at 2 a.m. in the morning. I could read Frankenstein, which would technically be a reread, but I also know that I want to annotate that book so much, so I know that if I start it right now, I'm going to miss a lot of the quotes that I would probably underline under normal circumstances. I could start La Sombra del Viento, but also and then the only other book in my October TBR is Katabasis or whatever you want to call it. This book written by R.F. Kuang. I feel like this is the only decision that I can make at 2 a.m. Okay, calm down. I'm only going to be reading for 1 more hour because I do have some Patreon sprints today. I do have some Patreon sprints today in 7 hours. So I'm okay, let me read for 1 more hour to get to the 12-hour mark. And then I only have to read for 12 more hours tomorrow or after I wake up from my 5-hour nap. That's kind of the master plan, what I have masterminded so far. Katabasis is definitely not the best book to read. Again, none of the options that I have left are great reads at 2 a.m. But I really don't want to read another manga. I really just want to keep, working on my October TBR. So I chose this. Well, technically the wheel chose this for me. I'm just following the rules that I created for myself. Katabasis has a total of 539 pages. I have already read a 406-page book. So it doesn't seem that daunting, but I have seen so many people, the discussion around this book is crazy. People saying that it's just unreadable, that you have to have read so many other books and know so many things before jumping into this book. Some people have said that it's just not enjoyable. It's just an academic paper. But of course, there are others that are I loved this book. This is better than Babel. This is my new favorite. It was fantastic. It was incredible. And I loved, having my knowledge challenged. I loved, finding out the limits of what I know and pushing past them. And I'm kind of more that type of reader where, you guys know, whenever I find a word that I don't know, I look it up because I love learning new words, even if I may not always know how to pronounce them. I just love learning. I love everything that has to do with, acquiring new knowledge and basking in new worlds and, being confused and being lost for a little bit, but eventually finding my way to the answer. So, for I deem that the true votary of philosophy is likely to be misunderstood by other men. They do not perceive that he is always pursuing death and dying, and if this is to be, And if this be so, and he has had the desire of death all his life long, why when his time comes should he repine at which he has always been pursuing and desiring? Plato. I'm reading Plato at 2 a.m. in the morning. Girl, this is not where I thought I would be today. Honestly, I'm not even that sleepy. That is such a lie. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for lying to your faces right now. Like, I am like 3 seconds away from falling asleep, but I am trying so hard because I really want to make it to the 12-hour mark. And let me show you the timer in case you forgot, because I did. I actually don't. It's 11 hours and something. Yes, okay. I literally have an entire hour left to make it to the 12-hour mark. So enough yapping. Let's just do this. Like, let's go. It is currently 3:22 in the morning. I've been reading for 12 hours and 7 minutes, and I think I'm gonna call it a night, because literally my camera started, like the camera battery started flashing, like I can't deal with this. But anyways, just wanted to quickly tell y'all, I read the first 50 pages of Katabasis. I'm having so much fun with it. Like, it is so funny. I was not expecting this to be funny, but it is funny. We're already in hell. It's basically just us following Alice and Peter as they're trying to find the professor that died, kind of because of Alice's fault. And so far, I'm having a lot of fun. Like, I have to say it. It's really fun, but I am exhausted. I'm so tired. Like, my eyes are burning. I have like 7 different alarms on so that I wake up tomorrow or like later today. So that's something that's gonna happen. But for now, good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. We will continue in the morning, but for now, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep because, oh my god, this is so good. This is so good. Please never let me do this again. Please never let me do this again. Please never let me do this again. I hate this, but I love it. But I hate it. You know what I mean? It's a paradox. I love it, but I hate it. Like, I'm having so much fun reading so many incredible books, but I am so tired. So, good night. I've been reading for 14 hours and 45 minutes. I feel great. Oh my God. Like, not to jinx myself, but I feel great. I feel like I woke up, I went to sleep like at 3:30 and then I woke up at 7 a.m. So that's like, what, 3 hours and 30 minutes of sleep. And I feel like I feel fantastic. I feel like I slept a whole 8 hours. I've been enjoying I've been enjoying Katabasis profusely. Oh my goodness. I did not think this was going to be as funny as it is. I did not think this was going to be so easy to read. I feel like since I saw so many reviews that said that this was so hard to get through and that it was just too academic to be enjoyable, I was really hesitant. Not even. Like, I listened to those reviews and I kept them in mind, but I never thought that I was going to relate to those reviews, and it's honestly the complete opposite. Like, I'm having so much fun. This is literally just a journey to hell and exploring the different circles or the different realms. We're exploring these different sins and meeting these different shades and like trying to like truly conceptualize this hell and the different levels, and just trying to find this Professor Grimes, and also just trying to understand the relationship between Alice and Peter and everything that entails being academic rivals. Oh my God, wait, I didn't even realize I'm literally on page 200 right now. So this is how much I've read. I think I'm doing pretty well, because also I don't want to speed through this. I want to take my time with it, and I think that I am doing exactly that. This is how my copy is looking so far in terms of the tabs. I am doing a lot of fun annotating just because there's just so much to annotate, you know? Like, of course, we're learning new things, and I'm also just highlighting things about the world building itself, which obviously I have a little bit of knowledge because I did read the Divine Comedy earlier this year, and it's just nice having that knowledge and that concept of hell and being able to kind of put it to use here when they're talking about the different levels, when they're talking about the sins. R.F. Kuang has mentioned Dante quite a couple of times, and also other authors and famous people in the past who have talked about their own journeys into hell and how they think, or how their experience was journeying through these different places in the underworld. I'm so excited to continue reading, and I feel like these morning sprints are going to be perfect for that because, again, I'm in the biggest reading mood. I've been reaching my One Piece goals, and it just makes me so happy. It's like something to look forward to every 50 pages. My sprints start in 3 minutes, so I need to get ready, but I just wanted to update you guys on how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and how much I am loving Katabasis, and I cannot wait to see where the story's going to go. We did just learn something pretty... I don't think it's the truth. I think that Alice, she read that note and she assumed that that was what Peter wanted to do, but I think it's actually the other way around. If you know, you know. Hopefully I'm right, or maybe it's something that I haven't even thought about, but I'm excited to continue reading and to find out. And yeah, I need to shut up now. So yeah, wish me luck. Love you guys. Talk to you guys in a couple of hours, maybe. But for now, let's just keep reading. It is currently 2:08 in the afternoon, and I've been reading for 18 hours and 53 minutes. Here it is. This is me. This has been my destiny. I can't believe that I don't feel burnt out. I think it's because I have picked such incredible books, and technically I didn't choose them. It was the spinning wheel, but still, like, I think that the order that I chose to read these books in has been perfection, because I have been enjoying my time oh so much. And these past few hours, I think basically the last 6 hours, yeah, ever since I woke up today, I've been focusing on reading Babel by Nika, why do I keep saying Babel? Oh my god, okay. I've been focusing on reading Katabasis by R.F. Kuang, and this is how it's looking right now. Oh my goodness. This is the amount of tabs that my copy of Katabasis now has. I know that some people don't enjoy the look of an annotated book, but I am definitely one of the people that do. So I have made it here. This is how much I have read. Like this morning, I don't think I was even halfway through Katabasis, and now I think I'm like over maybe 70%, I would want to say. I'm currently on page 378, and this has a total of 539. Robin is literally waiting for me at the finish line. Like, yes, Robin, I'm coming for you. Don't worry. It is crazy how much I'm enjoying it. It is crazy how much I dislike Alice, but I am so fascinated by the way that her mind works and all of her twisted morals and ways of thinking. The way that she just kind of rationalizes certain things and certain ways of thinking is just so fascinating to me, because it's something that I would never do. It's something that I would never think of. So it's just been incredible. The way the story is going, it's just so good. Like, we finally have some answers to why these characters are the way that they are. And it's just so easy to read this. It's so easy to lose myself in this story and this journey through hell, and to fall in love with these characters and the relationships that they're having, no matter how messy or complicated they may be, chaotic, unhinged, like you name it. But it is so good, and I am having the time of my life. I do love Katabasis, but I think I'm finally what's that word, like feeling not that is exactly how I'm feeling. Thank you for giving a visual representation of how I'm feeling. I think the lack of sleep is definitely catching up to me, because I feel really lethargic. I feel like really tired, and I don't know, like I'm not gonna take a nap because I do have a dinner that I need to go to in 4, 5, 6 in about 5 hours, and I want to try and read as much as I can before I have to get ready and such. But like, brother, like I am literally struggling. My eyes aren't itching just yet, but if I close them, it's like, ah, yes, the sweet release. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to just not blink ever at all whatsoever. Like, yes, I enjoy reading. I love reading, one of my favorite hobbies, but ay, Dios mío, like this is literally leeching the life out of me, but like in a good, funky, silly, goofy way, you know what I mean? I really just want to take like a 3-hour nap, but I know that I can't, because that's just gonna mess everything. Let's not think about the problems that future Bella has to face. Let's just focus on reading Katabasis and having a good time, and hopefully getting a little bit of our energy back. So I will keep you guys updated, and we'll talk very soon. I'm sorry that I'm not showing my face. I just took a shower and I look like a wet dog. So I just finished Katabasis. I will talk about this later. I still have 2 hours and 14 minutes left on this 24-hour readathon, so I thought I might as well start A Clockwork Angel by Anthony Burgess. Yes, this one. So I was flipping through it and it's very confusing. So I do think I'm gonna have to look for like a guide on how to read A Clockwork Orange, because there are just words that are literally made up by the author and I don't like, how am I supposed to read this and understand it? I just want to find out. But this is my next read, so let's see how much I can get through in 2 hours and 14 minutes. This has a total of 141 pages. I don't think I'll be finishing it just because of how complex it is, but I'm looking forward to see how much I can advance. So let's do this. It's a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance, he's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give it a chance. Fellas, I will be 100% honest, this is probably the hardest 24-hour readathon that I've ever done in my entire career. Like, I kid you not. It is so hard to read a book right now, and it could be like a combination of the book that I'm reading, which is A Clockwork Orange, and the fact that I need to try my best to understand this made-up language. And according to Google and according to different Reddit users, they did say that it's not like the more that you read, the easier it is for you to understand, and that you have to use context clues to understand what the words that this author made up actually mean. So that's definitely been challenging. I won't say that it's been easy. Like, sometimes there are words that he uses and I'm like, what does this mean? Some of them are a little bit more obvious, you know, depending on the scenario that they're used in, and the frequency in which they're used in as well is also very helpful. But yeah, literally I think I've been reading for like 50 minutes and I'm only on page 31. So literally my reading speed has been, what's that word? It's been compromised. It's definitely been compromised. And also there's just like moments where I fall asleep and I don't even realize it. Like, I'm just reading and then suddenly I'm not. I'm only missing 1 more hour, but this is literally, it feels like the longest hour of my life. I really don't think I can do this, folks. Like, I don't have the energy. I don't have the motivation. I don't know how I feel about this book, like 31 pages in, and it's like I get what's happening. It's like this group of 4 dudes and they're out in the city wreaking havoc, breaking and entering and doing really violent assaults to people. Like, yeah, but like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Obviously it's too soon. We are literally only 31 pages in. I have so much else to read. I'm gonna try my best, but y'all, I'm really fading. Like, I really truly mean it when I say that this is the hardest 24-hour readathon that I've ever had to do in my entire life. So please, like, please send me some good vibes. I know obviously once you're seeing this video, the readathon is already over, but I would just really appreciate some support, some validation, some nice words right now, because like, I'm really not doing great. But we only have 1 more hour left. I'm holding on to hope. It's currently 12:32 in the morning. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's get back to reading. Oh my god, my voice is doing that thing. Anyways, let's go. I've been reading for 24 hours straight. Please focus. Like, girl, I do not have the capacity to deal with an unfocused camera. Oh my God. I've been reading for 24 hours straight. All right. Okay. All right. I can do this. It's 1:40 in the morning. I have officially been reading for 24 hours straight. Against all odds, I actually did manage to complete this challenge. Thank you. I have no idea how I did that. I truly, honestly, like 2 hours and a half ago, I really thought I was going to have to give up. Like, I was so close to giving up. I just couldn't do it. I kept falling asleep. My eyes were burning. My soul was, it just gave up. I had given up, totally. In its totality, I had given up. Yes, absolutely. But I decided to keep trying for you guys. And I thought, like, I'm so close to the finish line. I cannot let all of this go to waste. In a shocking turn of events, I actually reached the halfway point of Clockwork Orange. I'm currently on page 64, which is the beginning of chapter 2. I did not finish a Clockwork Orange, but obviously, you know, I read 64 pages, so it's definitely a start. And let's go through the rest of the books that I read for this readathon because, I am very happy with all of the books that I read for this 24-hour readathon. I feel like my October TBR really came in clutch this month because I just read some really incredible books. Technically, these weren't part of my official October TBR. I just needed to pick them up after I read a specific book that I don't want to talk about. But anyways, before I fade into the ether, let's do a quick roundup of all of the books that I read. I did read 4 volumes of, I was gonna say Spy Family. That's how you know I'm not even here. I read 4 volumes of A Sign of Affection. I am so sorry, but I'm just a girl and I gave all of these a 5 out of 5 stars. These are exactly what I needed. These 2 characters bring me so much comfort and it just feels like you're being wrapped up in the coziest blanket and you're being given the warmest hug when you're reading A Sign of Affection. And I really love where the story is going. I love how their relationship is progressing and maturing. It's just really refreshing to see this couple that's not really high school, so they can, you know, live more adult life things like moving in together and, you know, life after college. So that was really interesting and fun and beautiful to see. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about this book. You guys saw my breakdown at 1 a.m. I don't have to rehash things if I don't want. Like, I'm not ready to talk about this book. Even flipping through it, like, even in my sleep deprived state, I can still get emotional thinking about this book. This was a 4.5. Yes, I feel good about giving this a 4.5 out of 5 star. And then I also read The Raven Tower. This was a high fantasy. This is a standalone. And it took me by surprise because I kind of had an inkling that I was going to enjoy it, but I didn't know that I was going to love it as much as I did. And I didn't know that I was going to be so invested in these characters and the storyline and everything. Yeah, this is a solid 4 out of 5 star. Like, for sure, absolutely, no doubt about it. Like, in the middle of reading it, I was just like, yeah, this is a 4 star for sure. Absolutely. I've had this since last year, so I'm so happy that I finally got around to reading it. I don't know if Bente is watching this. Bente is the person that sent this book to me, but if you are, thank you. I really, really appreciate this. This is the first book that I read for the readathon, All Systems Red by Martha Wells. You know what? You don't need to see the cover. It's fine. It was entertaining for what it was. You know, I wasn't really expecting anything from it. If anything, I was going into it with really low expectations because I'm not the biggest sci-fi lover. Y'all know this. I have said this a million times. This is like a good 3.5 out of 5 star. The last book that I read, or that I finished, for this readathon was R.F. Kuang's Katabasis. Look at the amount of tabs. That's just a ridiculous amount. It kind of reminds me of my copy of Babel. Maybe that's why I keep calling it Babel, because it's just so reminiscent of my copy of that book. But anyways, this, no doubt about it, no doubt. This is a 5 out of 5 star. That's all I'm going to say. I can't understand how people can feel like this book challenges you in the sense that it kind of makes you realize the limits of your knowledge. But I think that that's part of why I love reading so much, because I love expanding what I already know. I am so aware of the fact that there is so much that I don't know. And that's why I read so many books. That's why I love spending time with different worlds and different people and learning about how they live and how they, react to different situations. And I feel like katabasis is a clear example of being faced with your own limitations and trying to push past them and learn something new. And even though it may at times be a little bit intimidating, because yes, there are going to be a lot of concepts that you maybe have never even heard of before, but I feel like R.F. Kuang does a pretty good job at explaining them as she's mentioning them. It's not like she just mentions them and then you have to fend for yourself. Like, she actually does a pretty good job explaining why she's mentioning that concept and how it fits into the story and how it fits into everything that they're working through. This was an incredible work. Like, oh my goodness, I'm just so obsessed with katabasis, and I need you guys to read it because it is so good. Like, y'all don't understand. If you've read katabasis, you do understand, but if you haven't, then you don't understand, and you have to change that immediately. Please don't be afraid by its size or by the negative reviews or by people saying that it's just way too academic for any normal reader to understand. Like, no, go into this with an open mind and open heart, and trust me, you're going to have the time of your life. If you guys remember, the original goal of this readathon was to read my October TBR, and honestly, I think I did pretty well because the only books left in my October TBR are technically these two, which is La Sombra del Viento and Frankenstein. So this is the graphic novel. That's why I'm only counting it as one. I intentionally did not start either of these because I feel like I want to take La Sombra del Viento at a slower pace. I don't want to try and speed through it, especially because it's in Spanish and I want to do like a vlog about it. Maybe not like a dedicated vlog, but I do want to include it in like a weekly vlog or something. And then of course, Frankenstein, I have like really special plans for it because I want to annotate the heck out of this. I want to go through my old annotations from the very first copy of Frankenstein that I read. So I really didn't want to do all of that in this readathon. So I was very intentional with my picks. These are all of the books that I read in the span of 24 hours. I am very, very proud of this. I am exhausted. Like, I'm so proud of everything that I was able to accomplish, but at what cost? And would I pay it again? I don't think so. You know what I mean? Like, I experienced this. It was all fun. It was cute. It was a silly, goofy time. I read incredible books, pero I just love sleep. Like, I love having a balanced sleep schedule. I love not feeling exhausted when I wake up, or like not wanting to go to bed at 7 p.m. Like, I just like being normal. My bones are cracking. My brain is sloshing inside. It's like everything, I feel incorporeal, so I don't know if I'm real anymore. Yeah, but without further ado, if you're still here, thank you. Like, you don't understand how kind that is, and how thankful and appreciative and how grateful. Did I just say that? I just feel thanks. Thank you. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day whenever you're watching this. Let me know what other reading challenges you would love to see me do. Don't even think about if it's going to ruin my mental health. Don't even think about if it's going to, ruin my balanced lifestyle. Like, just tell me what you think would be the most enjoyable for you to watch, and I will try my best to do it. So without further ado, I'm literally falling asleep as I'm speaking. I don't know if you can tell, but my eyes are just dead. Like, I am not here. So I'm gonna go to sleep, but I love you guys, and good night. Yes, goodbye. Adios. Bye bye. Los quiero.
Hey Jimmy, you nice. Keep going.